Hello, everyone, and welcome. Welcome once again. In this video, we are going to be talking about AI. Why? Because I've been playing around with AI. I've discovered that there's a lot of applications to AI art. Now, listen well, I'm an artist, but I don't think AI is going to replace us entirely. No, but it is going to make our lives easier. Um, I'm an artist, but I'm not a digital artist. I'll tell you guys that. I have a little bit of photoshopping skills because you're going to need that for some of the artwork that you created. Let me just share my screen so it's not just me rambling about. So here we go. This is playgroundai.com. It is one of the tools that I am using. When I say tools, the creation of AI art, I believe these engines are tools, or these programs are tools, and not the end all be all, because people are saying like, hey, we're not gonna have any artists, no need for artists anymore because we have AI. No, you still need artists. And let me tell you why. And there is an art to doing this. So another one that I'm using is actually this Night Cafe. So this is Night Cafe. I have some of my works here. See, I've done a lot. Now, Night Cafe has a free plan and has a paid plan. Their free plan gives you 5 credits a day. So let me show you what you could do with these credits. So if you use Stable Diffusion, it's 1 credit or 1 coin for 4 images, or you could also do 1 image for half a coin. So which one's more economic? Now, if you want to turn them into high-res images, not just thumbnail resolution, that'll cost you another credit. So whatever you wanted to do, it'll cost that much. Okay, so they also have DALL-E 2. And DALL-E 2, it's a little different. I tried it. I'm not very versed in it, so I'm having a hard time with it. The other one that I've used is Style Transfer. So you have an image and you have a style. They have limited ones that you can choose from, like Salvador Dali's Screaming Man and the Scream. Sorry, not Screaming Man. The Scream and this one, Vincent van Gogh's Starry Night. So what it does is it's going to superimpose this style onto whatever image that you choose. So this is 1 coin. All right. So what we're going to use right now is Playground AI. So in Playground AI, you get 1,000, or is that 300 images a day? And for the paid one, it's 1,000 images a day. So if you're a professional, you'll really need it. And you can like play around with the sizes if it's paid. I'm using a free one, so I can't really play around with the sizes too much. So we're not going to touch any of these. Now you can type what do you need? So I'm going to type here. Girl with cake wearing a, never mind. When I put mask, something always, it's not the right mask. I'm looking for like a masquerade mask. It gives me like a pandemic mask. Okay, wearing cake and flowers, Victorian, 8K resolution. So you could also type some of the favorite artists that you have here. So it's gonna try that. I'm gonna put Alphonse Mucha on top. Okay, so because I like the style more of Alphonse Mucha than Greg Witkowski, although he's very popular in the what's this AI community lately because his artwork's great. Art Germ, WLOP is also good. Those are artists. All right, so I'm gonna, do I want dynamic lighting or do I want volumetric lighting? So I'm going to try dynamic lighting. I don't like volumetric lighting. I'm going to take off triadic colors as well. Some of these are presets, and some of them are my go-to that I always... So I'm going to save this in case I need it for later. Now, you are going to be given an image. You're going to be asked to give an image. So here are some of the works that I've generated. So what I'm going to do is I am going to look for the ones that I like. I'm sorry. So this one looks good. She's wearing the Masquerade mask. Okay, so image strength, the more the image strength, the closer it is to the photo. I'm gonna leave that at 30. I'm gonna leave these here, stable diffusion, prompt guides, quality, 35 would do. And number of images, you can pick how many images you want. I'm gonna go with 4. Generate. So you're gonna wait for this because the AI will be thinking about how it's gonna combine all these artists into one photo. So didn't quite go with the Masquerade mask that I want. So we're gonna be specific about that. So we're gonna say Victorian gown. Put here, wearing Masquerade mask. I think that'll do. Generate. So if you lessen the image strength, it actually can do a little more. Oh, hey, look, it's got the Masquerade mask that I want. So you just have to choose whichever you want. So I like this one because the mask is nice. And this one too. Not sure if I want this. If I don't, it's fine. This one looks interesting. I'll save that too. So I'm going to lessen the image strength. Let's see what we can generate. So I'm going to show you guys how to evolve this as well. Let's say you've seen interesting ones that you like. This one's interesting, but not sure what I could do with that. But this one's very interesting. You click this button, use for image to image. See, it changes. It becomes that. Maybe just 20. All right, here, let's stick with that. Let's say girl holding cake. All right, looks good. Generate. So what am I going to use these images for? I have used them for my book covers. So I'm actually looking for one of my books. I want her to be wearing a masquerade mask. This isn't quite turning out how I want it to turn out, but that's where limited Photoshop magic happens. Like here, it's got weird eyes, but I bet you could Photoshop those eyes better. Or this, actually this works. This works. See, there's like a weird petal on her nose. You can fix that with Photoshop. One thing about AI art, they tend to have extra limbs sometimes, but that's okay. You know what? You could always evolve your work. It can evolve. And yeah, so let's say this. I want to evolve it. So it's going to be there for image to image. And I will lessen the image strength. And I'll generate. So it gets tricky. And for every 10 nice photos that you get about 100 that you can't really use. Some of them I am saving in case just a little bit of Photoshop magic could be done. And I don't know, I probably might share some of them in Pixabay. I tried, but Pixabay said my resolution is too small. That's because this is free. So for the free ones, well, resolution really is small for these things. You're gonna have to get a paid account if you want the resolution to be a little higher. So now these ones look great. This one is, I don't know what happened here. This one looks pretty. This one also looks pretty. Now, also some things with the AI is it learns. Okay, so there's an algorithm for it to learn. So, okay, holding cake, I'm going to take out the flowers part because I think it's only taking the flowers and not the cake. I want her to be holding a cake. So, generate. So, how I understand the AI is it goes through thousands of images on the net or whatever images the programmer has fed it, and the styles of the artists, because I did try to put in some artists. Some of them the AI did not recognize. So I guess they were very current but not popular. So yeah. Well, we can try experimenting on other things. So this one is interesting, but her eyes are missing and it's quite freaking me out. These ones too, but this I could probably Photoshop. This, I don't know, something creeping me out about this. This is interesting. I'm going to save this definitely. Something wrong with her hands here, but I think we can Photoshop her hands. So I'm going to save that as well. So there you have it. Now, if you want to evolve it further, let's say, okay, I'm going to try this one for, you know what? No, I'm going to try this weird one for image. And I'm going to do something else. So it's Victorian. Yeah, and then I'm going to add steampunk. Gets really wild when I put steampunk here. I don't think I need art germ. Not the right artist. Greg Rutkowski looks good in the face. So is WLOP. Dynamic lighting, hyper detail. Should I make it splash art? Well, we could take out splash art and trending on ArtStation. We don't need that. All right. So you're going to have to really mix and match here on your prompts. There is an art to the prompts. So, okay. Generate. Let's see what this is going to be. So let's see if I can, oh, interesting. I don't see much steampunk detail in this, nor this. Oh, this one is, and this one's just too, I don't know what these hands, they do have a hard time with the hands and eyes. That's what I've noticed. I've been playing with AIs for a couple months now. And yeah, I think I want to evolve this. I'm not going to save it, but I am going to evolve it. Generate. So some people would be asking and wondering, like, how is this going to be applicable? What can we do with this? So what I like about Playground AI is you get to keep the copyrights. So that's the nice thing about it. And in the copyright agreement or in the licensing agreement, it does say that you can use this for commercial purposes. Also with Night Cafe. In fact, in Night Cafe, they are encouraging you to sell your artwork as an NFT. They just don't have the platform for it. You're going to have to get a separate platform to sell your art as an NFT. Same thing with this. Look for an artwork NFT platform and turn your artworks into NFT. But you need to resize them in Photoshop for you to make it bigger because it's quite small. I think when I look at it, some of it, the largest could be only like 7 inches square, and then resolution is like the minimal, so it's not so big. All right. So what do you guys think of that? Could share you guys some of my covers later and my links to my Amazon. So I have started turning some of my photos that I've generated with a little help of Photoshop, of course. I turned them into book covers for my Amazon book covers. I'm thinking of making them into coloring books as well that I am going to make available for everyone. Please go to my website. I'm going to give the link and the QR code. They have, I've put some free books for you, and I've put some free stuff that you can download. I'm not asking you to sign up or anything, but please do if you can. Friend me on social media or follow me on social media. My various social medias here. But for the downloading of the books, I'm going to give that to you. Download whatever book you want here. Spread the word. Let them download which one they want. They're short books, just little teasers for everyone. And of course, if you read my website, it's blog format, you can find some tidbits, chapter ones and stuff of my other books. So right now I'm joining NaNoWriMo and I am writing something which is going to be a trilogy. One of the books is already out. I'm writing the prequel right now, and I've actually when I say semi-complete, it means it's written, but I'm just not happy with it. So there might be some rewrites to some of the titles of the chapters and some of the scenes, some of the chapters there. So yeah, join the merry band of the Urbane Pack, and you could see some interesting werewolves and vampires and other shifters here. So thank you, everyone. I hope to see you in my next video. Bye now.